We've just done a really good session on titled London and the rest of the country, the Great Housing Divide. Fantastic speakers, and I think some of the key things that really came out of the session, picking up on the fact that is actually having a mega city like London, a world city like London, a bad thing? Absolutely not. You know, we really need that. Actually, the big question is about how do we leverage really the opportunity that London presents, not just to people in London but actually to the rest of the country. And I think the other thing that came out is that actually we have a complex housing situation with a great geographical divide. So there are areas of wealth and poverty both in London as well as there are in other cities around the country. But a really good debate and something that I think the audience really enjoyed.
I thought it was a great debate, and I came into this thinking that we might have a little bit of an argument stroke debate about London versus, and as a northerner by trade, I thought that we might have a bit more of disagreement, but I think what we all did was agree the same thing, which was that it's a very complex issue. You can't just say that there is a divide between London and the rest, and in fact that's quite dangerous to do that. And I did point out in my presentation, I'm actually very proud of London and I love going down to London. I think we should be proud that we've got such a mega global city in this country, and I think it does a lot more good than harm. But I think what we need to do is share the love a little bit more. So we need to make sure that the other fabulous cities and indeed the rural areas of the country are feeling the investment, and you know, that the perceptions of them are the same that they are in London, in that they are great places to work and to live, and that other places rather as well as London can thrive in England. And I'd just like to see more investment, maybe more devolution of budgets, and more businesses investing in other cities as well as London. But we should embrace the fact that we have got this mega global city and not embrace this notion of a big divide, because I think we're perpetuating this sort of notion that is then fed into a negative perception.